We are back for another Fusion 360 tutorial, and this time we are going to do rectangular patterns and how it can be used to make your life easier when you're making parts. So what we are going to do is, as always, we're going to create a sketch. We're going to click any plane for this one, and we are going to use a 2-point rectangle. And let's just do something that is 100 mil wide, and you press tab. That'll take you to the other measurement, other dimension, and let's just make it 500. Cool. Now let's make this a 5 mil thick component body. Sorry. Let's make it 5 mil thick. Okay. Rightio, so we've got this and we want to create something that we can pattern. Now what I want to do first is let's just do, this will be a bit of an introduction into slots as well as rectangular patterns. So let's just do center point slot first of all. So a center point, I want it to be in the center. So you just hover over the center of the part and then bring it up. And now let's just go 10 mil this way and 10 mil this way. All right, so we've got a slot that is 10 mil from the center to the center of the circle on the end of the slot. As well as 10 mil width. So what we want to do is we actually want to click on this. Let's extrude it, 10 mil. All right, so we've got one 10 mil slot. Now, this job needs a 10 mil slot, multiple 10 mil slots all that way. Now, I'm not going to get a line, draw a line up a bit, do another slot, manually draw a line up a bit, do another slot. So what I want to do is I want to create a pattern with this. Now, a rectangular pattern can also be a straight pattern. So let's click on rectangular pattern. As always, we don't want to do, with this one, we don't want to do the body, we just want to do faces. So let's click faces. Now I'm just going to grab and pull that across. Now that's going to select all the faces, because as you can see, there's one there, one there, one there, and then one that I'd have to rotate the part to get. So it's a bit of a time-saving exercise. And the axes, I can press that one or that one. You'll see why in the next screen. So I'm just going to click this one. Now, if I was to click the bottom one, you'd come up with exactly the same scenario. The only time it would matter is, let's just say this came off at like a 45-degree angle, and that one was straight, and that one was there, and I wanted those parts to go off at a 45, then obviously you'd have to click the 45-degree one, but it doesn't matter for now. So let's do, we want to just be, have another one up here. So just simply drag it up. Now that gives us 3. So you can also do it by spacing. So let's just say if you wanted to do spacing every 30 millimeters, you could click spacing and then enter 30 millimeters, and it would do 3 of these parts 30 millimeters apart. But we want to do extent. So we've got them up like that, and we can just click up until we have the right amount of slots, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and you can just keep going. So let's just say 15 and press enter. Now I didn't drag this side one out, but if I did, that's what happens. But we don't want anything on that axis, so let's just get rid of that. Press OK, and there you go. That's how you make a single line type thing. All right, so I've just gone back and I'm going to make this before I make the pattern, because we can't go back and edit the pattern because we extruded this afterwards. So we'll pretend we're making a different kind of pattern. Faces, select the object, axes, select the straight one. Now we're going to go up. So it's about the same. We're going to load it up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. Now we want to bring it out 3 as well. And you can make it 4, See how they're starting to overlap on 5? It's probably not ideal. Make it 2. Let's just make it 3 because it looks like 3 is good. So there you go. That is rectangular pattern. So basically, it'll just do anything on either of those axes. It won't, however, stagger parts. So, like for example, if you wanted them like that, and the next one down in the middle, and then the next one up, you'd have to create another set of slots that intersect them, and then done another pattern to go in between it. So, I mean, that's a cool way to make like some kind of a grill or whatever, just using that kind of pattern. For example, if I wanted to go and get this laser cut now, I'd just flat pattern this. And then up here, export flat pattern as DXF, click that and just save it anywhere. And then for example, I could go to lasercorp.com.au, which is an Australian laser cutting service. They are strictly online and they'll ship these parts to your door. I could upload this, get an instant quote, generally cut within 48 hours, ship to your door express, and you'll be able to implement this in one of your next builds. So make sure you check out lasercorp.com.au. Make sure you hit that little subscribe button below. Make sure you press like and comment if there's anything that you want to see on this channel. Have a great day. See you on the next one.